basically get here a bit sooner. I need to watch out for the light, there you go. Get here a bit sooner, so I've rocked up a bit early with the rest of the YouTubers so we can have a look around. But unfortunately, because the traffic to Wales has been absolutely horrendous, literally so I think there's going to be trickles of people coming in drips and drabs. Sadie, Ants England, and there you go. Then they're being painted in the road. You might, in fact, it looks reverse. Let's switch the camera around, shall we? So you're up to the front, which is just here. You should see it set up like this. Kindly, Rich has set it up for me. Yeah, got that as well. Rich has kindly set it up for me, so this will be something you look for when you get in here. Now, they're completely sold out, so obviously they've got bags and bags of tickets. I think it's 60, is it? 60? Well, let's work away anyway. So once you come in, you obviously see it's all been set up for Antcom, which is cool. And what you will notice as well, I'm going to burp in a second, sorry guys. What you'll also notice as well is you've got this here. Now, I had to ask what this was because I didn't know, but he's actually doing a raffle. So if you look down, £1, and you can look at getting that set up. And if you want to pay £3, you can look at getting a Wakushi Weaver. And if you want to splash out and go for £5, you'll get entered into looking at getting this pod, which would be awesome. But the most important thing, he's got coffee, and I'm probably going to need it because I'm going to be talking a lot, I'd imagine. But also, he's got bags and bags of soft drinks and cakes. Look, the cakes, and got hand shapes on them. So, yeah, and PJ, shut up, I'm not getting stung. So anyway, we'll work my way round, but this is what I did ask him about. The door was shut at the time, so I had to ask him about it. But look at this setup, what he's got for his ants. I mean, I'll go through it all in a second. Right, so I didn't even realise this, but actually, Antics has got Mesa Arenaris, which we both have. But look at this setup. It is awesome. I absolutely love it. As you can see here, he's got the nest at the bottom. He's got tubing that comes up just here, and then he's got the setup here. Now, personally, I think that's the bee's knees. But look at this. I mean, he puts my setup to shame because all I've got mine in is a Venus nest. But this is epic. Absolutely love it. I need to start stealing his ideas because if you look at his other setups as well, it looks absolutely brilliant. Look at that. But they're also in the tubes going around as well. Love it. So, if we make our way around, what you'll see here is he's got a number of setups here. As you can see, I'm not going to read them all because I'm dyslexic and I can't read my own name. And he's got them tubed up to here as well, which I've seen these about, but I've never been overly interested in them, to be fair. But they do look pretty sweet. Am I going to buy one? Probably, maybe, because I wouldn't mind trying them out, to be honest. It really depends how much I've got. It's got a little thing here. If you look here, this is one of his own Weaver setups. He's got it in a glass one, so it's not a Wakushi one, but he's got his own little setup here as well, which he's got these balls. Now, I think these balls are from Wakushi, but I love the fact that he's got them on. It looks, to be fair, it looks like, in fact, you can just see a Weaver on there. Can I zoom in? There we go. Got Polyrachus there. It looks like he's got just like a cup holder for mugs and stuff like that, so I think that looks pretty cool. But check out this. Wow. This is his atters, his leaf cutters. And I did see this when I said to him, I said, mate, you need to look at getting a new pod, because what that is the Wakushi. That was the, what is it? It was the, I can't even get it. I've got it myself. Jesus. It was the Wakushi trial to see how good the setup was. And this is it was a trial and discontinued Wakushi prototype for his leaf cutter setup. But what he's done is used it, and I've started to set up another fungus garden there, which is really cool. But look at the size of this tubing. Now, this tubing goes all the way along, up along the roof, cuts right across there. Check, this is cool, guys. This is so cool. And it goes down, and then he's used the ropes. But unlike mine, he has put the base down here. So I did not even know that they would take these leaves. Clearly do. He's got some Rice Krispies there as well. I know some people do it. I've not done it yet. But he's got them on this little setup. So if they fall off, they fall into this, which is great, to be fair. It's a really good idea, and I love it. If we have a quick look over as well, look what he's got here going on. Oh, this is Formica Fuscas. Naturalistic setup, obviously, but look like you can actually see the tunneling as well. Watch them go down. Now, I've not got mine in naturalistic setup, but considering how they did in the Saturn nest that I put them in, I'm kind of contemplating maybe doing something a bit more naturalistic. Yeah, yeah, let's just say that. This is his Formica rufibarbus. Now, we all know what happened to mine, but he's got his in this little setup here. And on the reverse, which I'm not going to move it, there is a lot more there as well. So his rufibarbus is doing absolutely fantastic, where unfortunately mine didn't. But he's got a nice little tubing going down and then into this, which is really, really cool. Oh, look at this setup. This is his, I need to read it, Carabao Diversa setup. So absolutely awesome. Yet again, I don't know if he's been, if this is his own setup or he took some hints from Ryan from Antics, who's also here. And if he wants to be introduced on my video, I'll show it. But they've got his in there, but unfortunately, because he's got this, I'm not going to mess around with it. I can't see inside. But I have seen a couple of workers cutting around. There's a miner just there on a bit of wood there. So that's really cool as well. Now, hopefully, I'm going to be looking at doing these videos throughout the whole of AntCon as well. So if you come in, you might be on my channel. Hope you don't mind. But he's got loads of Saturn setups. I'm not going to cover it all, just the really cool ones, because because you guys are coming and you'll be able to see these yourself if you are. But these, now I actually had a conversation with them. These are glass, and if you look, they've got a little area there for substrate. Now, I think it's very similar to that Antcube setup, and I asked if it was, and he said it wasn't. This is ones that he got from China, but because they didn't have a lid, or a decent lid, he's not bothered selling them. So I'm asking if I can have one, because if you look here, he's actually got his slave makers in here, and they've been doing really well. But what this is, I'm not sure if you guys, it's like soft stuff. It's like when you get like flowers, like fake flowers, they stick it in here. But I was talking to him about it, and I said that is a genius idea, because one of the ideas got batting around about my Formica. Oops, cancel. I tried to cancel you guys then. One thing I said about my Formica, some people suggested, was that she might have got stressed and gassed, and she might have died. And I said to Rich and Antics that would be really good, because not only can it dig in it, but it also absorb any excess formic acid they may have produced if they got stressed. So I thought that was a really cool idea. So I'm going to try and steal one off him if he lets me. And if not, I'm going to raid his room and steal it anyway, because that's the kind of guy I am. No, I'm joking. I'm not going to feed it. So yeah, so that is his ant room, which he's got on display, which personally, if you ask me, it looks uber cool. Absolutely love it. So anyway, well, let's take a look round. We'll go through there in a second, but let's go upstairs. Oh, now this is a big thing for me. It is weaver ants. Now, he's only got just a foundation Conley of these weavers, but if you look at the setup, it's absolutely huge. Can I put a scale in there, my hand for a scale? It's absolutely massive, and he's made this himself, so he's not bought it from anywhere. But maybe we could convince him to sell them, I don't know. But he's got a plant in there, and I'm not sure if you can see it. Look there. That is the queen. But do you know what's more important? Can you look in there? She's got eggs. Now, I know, I don't know anybody in the UK that's managed to keep weaver ants and actually keep them alive. So to see that and to see she's laying eggs, me, it's like a revolutionary, because they're notoriously difficult to keep. He knew full well that obviously that they were struggling with in test tube setups, and they generally died. So he just put them straight onto this setup. The naturalistic setup kind of thing. Yes, the naturalistic, yeah. So yeah, it looks really cool. So I've told him he needs to keep. I can't really see it again. Let's have a look at him again, because she's gorgeous. She's still got her wings, funny enough. So she's actually laying eggs. I can't believe it. It's absolutely awesome. So I'm really keen to see how it gets on, to be honest, because it's great. But anyway, let's go check outside upstairs. So if we go upstairs, it's a bit like a terrace house, this, where the stairs are really steep. Now, this is speaker room 2. Here is where you're going to get some of the light. It's cramped, but then again, it's the kind of setup he's got going on, which is cool, because he never intended to have this as an AntCon. It was like a cool idea, because it's like an escape room kind of thing. But if we have a look, he's got a number of speakers. Can I zoom out a bit? No. He's got a number of speakers. Come in, I think 2. One of them, which I'm really interested in, is the one about saving different ant species, preservation of ants. So I'm really looking forward to that myself and seeing how they got on. But I do love the little bits of art he's got cutting around everywhere. And what you will see dotted around in the other rooms, he's got little setups like this all over the place. Now that is the XL satin nest he's got going on there. I've got no idea what's in there because I've not even noticed it till doing this video. But I've got no idea what they are. But the colony seems to be doing okay. And I haven't paid that much attention to him, so fool be me. Whee! But anyway, so this is one of the speaker rooms, speaker room 2. I've got no idea where speaker room 1 is, but I'll have a look, shall we? Like I said, it's like a terraced house, if you go around. That is actually going to be the YouTuber room where people like myself and the other tubers are filming it, can put the videos together and stuff. I've robbed his internet for this too. Now this room is going to be Sid's room. Now he's dropped some bits and bobs off, but he hasn't actually yet arrived because, like I said, everybody else has got stuck in traffic. So yeah, he's got some bits where he's dropped off. So what you can expect to see, he probably is not going to want me doing this. So hopefully he doesn't hate me too much. So he's got his little setup here. He's got some tubs there for his leaf cutters already. He's got the XL satin nest. He's got a weaver setup. But he's got boxes. I'm not going to go rooting through them, but he's obviously got some bits to sell. Yeah, so this is the upstairs bit where the speakers bits is going to be. But I've not actually overly explored myself, but I've been drinking a coffee and I had a beer before coming here as well because that's the way I roll. So let's have a look at the rest of it. Can I turn this around? Do that, I've got 5 chins. Whoop. So there's the reception. If you come through here, it's got a nice little seating area as well. So you can sit down and sit, oh, look at that. That is PJ himself, the one that wants me to get stung.
Love stingers.
Yeah, he's an absolute turd. But here, he's got, I'm not going to go through it all. As you can tell from that little messy corner there, obviously messes, probably barbarous. I've not overly looked into it. They look like Fidolinodas, but apparently they're Sid's ants or Wakushi's ants, though. But they look like Fidolinodas to me. And it's got some more over here. But you've got a nice little seating area here as well. We've also got an outside area. So if you want to smoke or vape, if that's your thing, you've got an area here you can go to. You've got a nice area to enjoy the heat. Now what we've also got going on here is right, I've had to come back. Internet kept on cutting out because I'm connected to the Wi-Fi, but that's where Ryan's going to be with his shop, and I believe he's going to be selling some bits and bobs as well. So that is just a quick run round of what's going on here today. I've not explored all the areas. I'm not going to go into the escape room. Ryan, do you want to come and say hi? Hey, Ryan. So that's Antscape. He's got. Do you want to tell them what you've got going on as well? Because I believe you've got your own little thing doing.
Yeah. So we've got escape off tomorrow and also terrarium jars. So you basically there's going to be people in like a competition for people who get entered in, like drawing a hat, and then they have to design their own terrarium. And if you win, you get to keep it. The other ones get auctioned off, and then there's other terrariums as well I've brought, which people can build during the day. But yeah. So
it sounds like it's going to be fun. Hopefully I win because I love free stuff, as we all know. So I'm looking forward to that myself. Come on, you weirdo, say hello.
Well, hello.
This guy's been nothing but bullied me for ages.
Keep the revolution going. Yeah.
Oh, that's just going to confuse people.
Should get stung.
No, I shouldn't get stung. Don't listen to him. So it keeps chopping out. Sorry, guys. It's not my internet. I'm just like borrowing it. But that's just a quick roundup of what's going on for this weekend. I will be doing lives like this pretty much all weekend. So by means, if you can't make it down, and I super hope you can, because I'm really looking forward to seeing you all. I would love to see you down there. And if you do, I'll probably put you on here. Come say hi. We'll put you on a live as well, so you can have your ugly mutt all over the Facebook or YouTube even, like I am. But no. Well, start up the internet. So I look forward to see. I'll stop talking now. Stop talking rubbish. But I look forward to seeing you all soon. And thanks very much for tuning in. And I will see you again. Probably maybe tonight. I might do a sneaky live when everyone's having a couple of beers, just because I'm a naughty person. And England is here also as well. But she don't want to be on TV yet. But she's going to be. I'm going to get a picture of her and I'm going to put her up so you can all see her. But anyway, guys, I'll bid you adieu.